Hi everybody. This is continued rear spar work for the left wing, and here you see me. So this is just deburring all the holes in the main web of the rear spar. I'd already done the flanges before, so now it's just time to do the mains. And these are all the doublers, of course. So do the doublers and do all the pieces. This is one of the instructions that's just in the kit that says disassemble all parts, deburr all holes and edges. So this is that doubler that I was talking about, and I'd gotten pretty much deburring this thing down to a science. I tried using the 1-inch Scotch-Brite wheel, but that 1-inch wheel just doesn't have enough oomph. Again, I'm still too cheap to buy the full bench grinder size 6-inch wheel, knowing that it just gets gnawed down. So I've just got the hand deburr tool, and it works perfectly fine. Combine that with a nice Craftsman file, and I can pretty much deburr anything. So once everything is deburred, I'm going to go ahead and clean everything and then prime everything. And here I go with some cleaning. Now I especially wanted to get the stamping off. So you know all that aluminum has the nice Kaiser aluminum stamps on it. It's got the thickness, alloy, date, all that. But whenever you take the vinyl, whenever you do the devinylization, you always leave like the little red layers behind. Well, I didn't want those sticking out the back of my spar, so I cleaned them off. And then promptly noticed that I cleaned off the wrong side after I was done priming. I could have just cleaned off both sides. That would have been easier. But I'm ridiculous, as my wife will attest to.
Yes, you are ridiculous.
That's a special guest. I'm recording all of these in my office at our apartment, so it's a lazy Saturday morning, so yes, I'm in a robe. And PJs. So once you have all of, like I said, so you're going to clean all the parts, and that's where you can prime should you want to. There's a lot of number 30 holes, and for some reason, to me, number 30 holes seem to get more of the primer stuck inside them. So whenever I go to just push rivets in, number 40s, for some reason, don't. I would think that the smaller holes would collect more primer relative to their size and make the rivets harder to push in. But for some reason, for me, here, with that Duplicolor self-etching primer that I get from like AutoZone, for some reason, the 30s are just harder to do. So especially here, you got to be aware because it's mostly number 30s. And I had to go back and just final drill again with a number 30 on a couple of them, just because I didn't feel like banging the rivets into, through multiple levels of metal. So before we actually start riveting up the pieces, and I've been holding off on this, I was waiting for my friend Ted to come join me, but he couldn't make it, so I went ahead and riveted both of the aileron hinge brackets together. And it's nice because you can do all of those with a squeezer. I'm doing the interior one. Now you can see I'm doing a little bit of work here. So the interior one, or the inboard, that's the one with the service bulletin you just saw me do. I'm going to explain about the riveting in the next video. So see you soon.